I feel like I need to sing a little song to you, like second time around.
I love it. I know it's right.
is.
It's amazing. It's amazing for it to be the second time around. I feel so blessed. I've just been having a peaceful, beautiful day. It's been great.
Back-to-back nominations. Last year was your first, and now this time around, how you feel? Is there a different feeling? Is it a different piece?
I think there's a different piece to it. I feel, I watched it like, everyone else. I watched it on the Oscars feed, and I was just sitting in a very sort of peaceful place. Just like, I was putting love around the entire production. 'Cause I feel like any nominations really amplify the film in such an extraordinary way, because I'm so proud of the film. So I jumped up and down when we got the adapted screenplay, and then song. That was like, I was like, thank God that song has been recognized as such an extraordinary song.
Yeah.
And then I stood up and just sort of walked around like I did last year. I just sort of paced when my category came up, and I was just peaceful. I was looking at the sun coming up a little bit, and then I heard my name, and Raul did not fall on the floor this year and cry. He actually just said, "Congratulations, sweetheart," and hugged me.
I was wondering, like, what did Raul say? How did you all react? Because
he did not. It wasn't as dramatic as when he literally dropped down to the floor and laid out in tears. That didn't happen this year, so we had a bit more of a peaceful grace to it all.
I love the fact, though, that I get to call you Hollywood leading man. I mean, I love that.
Thank you. Well, what a beautiful moniker, and I feel like I just got some statistics, and I was like, wow, I'm in some really beautiful company of sort of these leading men. The last one for back-to-back was Denzel Washington.
Yes.
An inspiration and such a friend. And so I feel like, I'm in great company with, people like Spencer Tracy and Tom Hanks with these back-to-back leading man things. So I guess it solidifies it that I'm a leading man. The first time, now it's like, okay, we just gonna cement it now.
You ain't going nowhere, sir. You here. You here. Are you guys gonna celebrate, or are you just, because I know you said you're just feeling peaceful and happy and surrounding yourself with love today, but do you celebrate a little bit? You pop a little champagne? I'm gonna
celebrate. I always have a tradition for any celebratory moments to try to find some oysters somewhere. So I'm gonna get some oysters and some champagne.
I love it.
And maybe treat myself, get a good steak tonight. That's what I like to do.
I like that very much. I wonder, though, Sing Sing is such an important film.
What, you gotta walk in like a king. Everything is yours. I'm divine now. Yeah. This is my theater. Now give him some love, give him some love.
It's back in theaters again. It's also being released in prisons, which is, unprecedented and something, kind of groundbreaking that you guys are doing. For those people who haven't seen it, why is this movie so important for people to see?
I think especially right now when we're looking for hope and inspiration and stories about people who can transform and make a difference not only in their lives but in others. I feel like if we're not in the mood for that right now, I don't know when we're in the mood for that. But when I tell you it's a film that really centers itself on the possibility of what happens when you pour art and hope and love into a human being, and we can find light in dark places. So I think I want people to run to the theaters right now that we're back in theaters as of last weekend, because I think this is a movie that we all need right now. I know I need it.
Yeah.
And I know the power of what it feels like, what people feel when they see the film. They feel like they feel more deeply and connected to each other, which I think is a gift to the film.
I have to tell you, I was a little disappointed when I didn't hear Clarence's name for supporting actor, but I got a big old smile on my face when I did hear his name for adapted screenplay. Have you spoken with him?
I haven't spoken with him just yet. We've both been so busy, but I love the fact that no matter what, he has Academy Award nominee attached to his name, and he can help that move him forward in every single way, whether it's an actor or an activist or all the other things that he does. So I feel like that's something no one can ever take away. And you know what? What's beautiful, he's been acknowledged in such great ways by other branches of whether it's BAFTAs and things like that. So I'm so proud of him. And I know he's an actor who's here to stay. And I'm sure the next time this goes around, I'm sure we'll be hearing his name too.
Yes, and the character that you played, Divine, he also was nominated for adapted screenplay. So y'all just gonna have a party at the Oscars.
Oh, we're gonna
this
have.
year.
The party has already begun.
Yes.
The party has already begun for real.
Now, I wonder, do you and Raul, do you go traditional, the look, or do you all give us something special?
Well, it's got to be special. Because it would be the Oscars. But I feel like I also, me, anytime I dress, I want to tell a story in some way, shape, or form. And so whatever that is, I know that I'm going to collaborate with Valentino on that. I do know that already. So collaborate with something really special for the moment.
Well, listen, you and Valentino have been doing some things along this award season, so I'm really anticipating what you're gonna do, because I mean, the last look at the Golden Globes, sir, I don't know if you can top what you gave me there.
I don't know. I think, Alessandro Nischelle, I think he will keep outdoing himself.
Okay.
I think he's one of the most incredible designers and incredible creative minds. So I look forward to it. I see that you're rocking a scarf bow
It's a little homage to you. It's a little bit of an homage to you.
That looks like, okay, good. I appreciate it.
I just need the jacket, but it's a little bit of an homage to what you gave us at the Golden Globes, for sure. We sat down with Mr. Henry the other day, and he was telling us.
Colman Domingo got on the phone, called me, and said, I'm in London doing a film. If you need a place to stay for a couple of months, here you go.
Why was that something that you felt like you needed to do?
It was an immediate reaction when I saw that Ava posted that Henry Sanders and his family lost their home in the Altanina fire. And the fact that he's in his 80s, as well as his wife, and his mother-in-law lives with him as well, who's of age. And I thought, there's no way I can have them displaced. I immediately thought, well, I have my home in Southeast LA that I was going to put up for sale in the spring. But maybe God we've held out to hold on to that house for a while for another reason. So we put him in the house, and we just actually discussed yesterday, I'll keep him in for as long as he needs, so we're going to set him up, just like, it's unimaginable what's happened. And I just know that we just need each other and need to help each other and open our doors and homes and hearts and wallets to help each other get some footing again. So it was something immediately that I knew I had to do. And I know that, and I hope that someone would do that for me as well.
Yeah. Well, when you give of your heart pure, you get it back tenfold, Colman. That's what my mama and my grandmama always told me, what the Bible says. So the blessings are coming in abundance for you. I know you see that. I know you feel that. Yeah.
I do. I'm doing the thing that I think my parents will want me to do, is to always be in service and to be love.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's the greatest gift we could be.
Can I ask you about this as well? Because, Sing Sing is a movie about redemption. It's about the prison systems and what can happen when you pour back into people and help try to rehabilitate them. We're seeing a bit of this type of storyline play out now with the LA fires. We're seeing a number of incarcerated firefighters that are working and that are out there putting their lives on the line as well. Just your thoughts on this, and also now the conversation around, their pay and what this means and how they can contribute back to society.
That's exactly it. To show that they are willing to put their lives on the line and to contribute and to help out. They're ready to go, and they just need, again, they all need a pathway to come back into society and find a way that's useful. And they have been doing the work, and I feel like they need to be applauded. And also they need to be paid as well. We know that, the systems have never been set up properly for incarcerated people. It's taking advantage of that. And I think that we need to find a true path and inroads for them so they can do this work on the outside, but also they can truly be compensated for their work. I think hopefully all of this, whether it's the film, whether it's, their impact, especially with the LA fires as well, and how they've been helping out, hopefully more eyes on this to show how these individuals and these human beings have something to contribute to society. We just have to hang on to them as they're hanging on to each other and any platform that they have to move forward.
Well, you have been a voice for the voiceless many times, and I know you continue to do that. And I can't wait to see you in person and give you a big old congratulatory hug, because I'm so happy for you. I'm just so proud of you. Proud.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Love you.